You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile.
Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
If I can't do it, homie, it can't be done.
VIP me put in my pocket, it don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, 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 money.
Hold out here for a pill. Really tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me. No, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up? What up? I'd be trying to go and grab the Lions. They were only like 19% rostered this earlier this week. So if you can get the Lions, that's what I'd be trying to do. Zaire, what up, homie? He said Knicks or Hurts. Man, it ain't never gonna be Knicks over a guy like Hurts. And Craig, what up, homie? Shout out to it's Pimpin'. What up? Corey said, is Higgins going to play? Bro, it's fucking bullshit, man. I really have no idea. I'm pretty sure he's a game time decision, right? Let me go check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're watching this all the way down to game time. Yeah, he only got one limited practice this whole week, so... yeah, we're following this all the way up to game time tomorrow. And Phil, don't forget to bring a towel.
You want to get high? Are we going to get high? Just let me get high.
Tomas, que pasa, homie? Said bench Marvin Harrison for Pearson. McMillan, Rico. This one's interesting. I definitely would bench him. As of right now, the Dolphins, they're just giving up like the least amount of points to quarterbacks and wide receivers. And in all these games, they haven't even given up 1,000 yards passing to the QBs in they had their bye week, so in 6 games. Like, it's insane. Insane. And maybe now with Tua coming back, maybe things are different because, like, I don't know, maybe teams have to throw on them a little bit more, but still. I think that I am leaning. I think I'm leaning Rico. It's like Rico and Bigsby and kind of both in the mix. Do. And Aram said, love the weekend shows because I could smoke it up. Yes, let's go. And Phil said, watching you an early UFC card. What time is the UFC card tonight? Are they like overseas or something? Hey, Rush Lord in the house. What up? What up? Rush. Crispy said, Mooney going to be top 15 this year? Fuck no. Hell no. D-Wave. What up? MT said thoughts on the morning dab. He said, cheers. He said, and a nice hat you got also, my friend. Oh, yeah. Got some crazy Lisa with the LSD. Woo! Morning dabs are always the way to go. This is my first bowl of the day. Whew, got me. Phil said Bigsby or Chase Brown. Kind of leaning Bigsby, but I'm nervous about it, though. Abu Dhabi. Let's get it. Ed in the house. Allen or Hurts? Probably Allen. Of course, I pick one for my single IDP spot league. Wagner, Cross, Jalen Jones, Buda Baker, Julian Love. Man, sucks, dude, because like all these guys are great. All these guys are fucking great. It's either between Cross or Wagner for me. And yeah, I'm leaning Wagner. What Jamie says, fuck tired, offer me Kamara for McBride. 25 first and second at the start. 2 tight end, 1 point preview. Yeah, trash made me block the dude. Fucking hilarious. I wouldn't even give up McBride for Kamara straight up for sure. Exotic Lord start 2 out of Gibbs, JT, and A-Chain. I'm gonna say sit JT. I know it's hard to, but it's just like the toughest matchup out of like everybody here. That's kind of what I'm worried about. It's tough though between all three of these guys. There's really no clear-cut answer. I know, but I know A-Chain has one of the best matchups, and Gibbs and Taylor have bad matchups each. MT2, what's your favorite collectible? I see some cool stuff in the background. Well, I'll tell you. Oh, man, can't even really see it. Oh, you can kind of see it right here, like behind my head. This one right there. So this is that's pretty cool. On the right side, not the left side. On the right side, it's a Reggie Bush. It's a Reggie Bush poster, signed poster from his signed picture from his very first touchdown that he ever scored. It's like a little, I don't know if you can see it, but remember, like he jumped over the line. And back when I was the 420 hustler, his little brother owed me a couple bucks. He was like, hey, man, think I could just give you this instead of what I owe you? I was like, fuck yeah, man. And how do I know that it was Reggie Bush's younger brother? Because 15 Reggie Bush trophies were in there from high school, college, at the time. And so unless he went and robbed Reggie Bush's house, somehow it was Reggie Bush's brother. So that it's just got a cool story behind it. So that's why it's one of my favorites. I did this right here on the left side now. This is a Pete Rose signed jersey. That one's pretty cool. I got to meet Pete Rose and talk to him, and we made fun of the Padres together. Those were cool also. But man, I have so much cool shit like in here. It's like when last year when we had the big fantasy weekend party, like people came over to my house until the Airbnb was ready, and we were smoking like in here, and everyone's like, man, you're back. It doesn't even do the justice like how much of this shit you can see on the screen, because like there's stuff all the way on the upper walls, like up there, and like you can't see it. But yeah, super cool. And D-Wave, Tua or Purdy? I'm leaning Tua, man. I'm leaning Tua. Instead, Reggie Bush, one of my favorite players of all time. Me too. Except for that last year when he got like -3 yards or whatever in the season. Like that was pretty bad. But yeah, he's from San Diego. He was rocking the 619, like, you know, when he was at USC. And I was like, who is this motherfucker rocking the 619 at USC? And then it's even crazier to find out that him and Alex Smith played on the same high school football team in San Diego, or in San Diego County anyways. And man, they used to like mollywop fools. And Corey said, start Alontae, Taylor, Blankenship, Newman. Probably the first two. Hard to sit those guys. Even though Newman has been solid, hard to sit Taylor and Blankenship. Yeah, like Taylor's like must start TV to me for sure. And Rush Art said, Huss Flowers, Sutton, or D-Hop this week. I'm never going to recommend Sutton. I'm leaning Flowers right now. Who the hell do the Ravens play again? Why am I spacing on that? Oh, yeah, they got the Browns. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go Flowers, baby. And Corey, start 2, Will McDonald, Jalen Carter, AJ Epineza. You know what? Let me consult my Corey, did you see the updated IDP charts that I posted? I'm gonna give you my answer based on this, okay? So Will McDonald, where's the Jets on here? Jets. Oh yeah, Jets are at the top. And then who the hell did the Jets play again? The Jets play the Patriots. Ooh, yeah, Will McDonald's a smash matchup. Let's see, Jalen Carter versus the Bengals. Okay, let me see. Eagles, Bengals, and Jalen Carter's kind of like mid-level, like matchup. And then AJ Epineza. Let's see. Who the hell do they play again? The Seahawks. You know what? I'm gonna go with this based on what my research and what that chart tells me to do. And I'm going Will McDonald and AJ Epineza. There we go. And this is based on the tool that I created. Okay, it was based on the tool that I created. And T2, can you show the other collectibles you have in the room sometime? Yeah, I mean, I have so many in here. Like it's kind of hard to like even see anything. Like, look, I got I guess Noble's chair's in the way, but got a whole bunch of cool Funko Pops like over there. If you look here, there's right here on the left, it's a Steve-O and Johnny Knoxville signed skateboard. I got a dope ass like Jordan hand drawn picture like right here. Got my blood in, blood out. Not really a collectible necessarily, but just dope ass picture. And then this one's actually one of my favorites. This Notorious B.I.G. Action figure right here. That's one of my favorites on the right. Hey, Dirk Doug, what up? Said Pearsall, Jalen McMillan, Keon Coleman in the flex. Ooh. I'm leaning Coleman right now. Yeah, a little bit nervous about Ricky and Jalen McMillan. I feel like if he ends up getting covered by AJ Terrell, he could be very close to irrelevant in this game. So I'm going Keon. Thanks for the super chat, homie. Dynasty is my life. What up? I like it. I said I got Goff, Baker. Just traded 3 firsts for Lamar. Am I crazy for that? Still have 2 firsts. Also start 1 out of Ladd, Hopkins, Mark Andrews. No, it's not crazy. I don't want to play Ladd. Who's Mark Andrews play again? The Browns. Man, aren't the Browns giving up like super booty to the let me see. Aren't the Browns giving up super booty to the tight end? Let me see. Let's see here. Oh, shit, no. Browns are not giving up shit to the tight end. Yeah, I'm not starting Mark Andrews. I'm starting Hopkins. All right, there we go. And Jared, what up? Overshown, Speed, Sherwood, Brooks. I need 2. Probably rocking the first 2. I mean, when Speed plays, we don't sit him. Like, he's been way too good, and I know he didn't play last week, so we sat him, but yeah, he's back in. Abraham, start 2, Flowers, Mooney, Waddle. Leaning Flowers and Waddle. Papa Jason on Thursday Night Football, Lake. I swear I seen him in more tackles. Let me see. What did it say that he had? I mean, he was all over the place. But let's see. Damn, only 2 tackles? Yeah. Oh, did he get? I wonder what happened. He played like significantly. I wonder if. Let me see. I'm a little confused. Did he like not play the full game? Let's see. Let's see here. Guess it was just a slow game for them because he played 100% of the defensive snaps. MT2, I'm a huge fan of collectibles and fantasy football and 420, bro. We align perfectly, bro. I'm a fucking nerd about all this. Like, let me see. I'm trying to like just adjust my computer so you can like see higher. Like, look at all these, like literally all the clerks and like all that shit like right across the top. I can't really like move it too much, but actually, you know what? It's almost like if I go, I don't want to mess with the other camera. But yeah, I got collectibles literally all over the room. And Zaire Bower Hurts, McMillan, Cedric Wilson, B Rob AK. Oh, is this B Rob? Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm going B Rob here. And John said, "What up, bro? Wipe my feet on the way in." Hey, it's much appreciated. If you guys have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Go ahead and do it now. We'll get another bush smoking. Let's see. Let's refresh. How many likes we got here? Let's get more because that's how more people are gonna find us. So let's do it to it. And John said, "Pick Dubs, JSN, Stevenson, or McMillan." Or Pickens. I'm leaning Dubs. And hey, it's ATM. What up? Lamar Hurts. Lamar. He said, start 2 out of Tyreek, Amon-Ra London. First 2. I'm in the final 3 and can't flop guillotine. How are you in the final 3 of a guillotine right now in week 8? That doesn't even make sense to me. Because championships aren't until, I mean, some guillotines, I guess the championships are week 16, but even I call those ones kind of lame. And so worried about the Bucks not scoring and the Falcons beat down. Well, if you're worried about the Bucks not scoring, wouldn't that be like more of a reason to like not play a guy like London? Not like more of a reason to play him? Phil said crazy fight. I'm gonna have to turn it on in the background. Just go see what's up. Phil, Trey Tucker, Judy, McMillan. Probably just going McMillan. I mean, I kind of want to start Judy. I'm just nervous. Like, it's the Browns, even though it's Winston's, like it's still the Browns, man. They've been so bad. It's like the line like sucks. Just a lot of issues over there. A lot of issues. What's the red jersey? Yep, Papa J's right. Yes, sir. It is Pete Rose. So I met him in Vegas like 10 years ago at this point. And like I was going through, I forget what casino I was going through. And like I just saw it was like one of the collectibles, like sports stores. And it was like Pete Rose is here these 3 days at this time. And I looked at my phone. I was like, what the fuck? This is the last day. And I was like, wait, this shit ended 30 minutes ago. What the fuck? And I go in. I was like, hey, is he still here? And they're like, yeah, he's actually like packing up right now. And I was like, I can tell you this though, if you get one of the bigger things, I'll throw in a shitload of things for you, like included in that. And I was like, oh yeah. And so I got the jersey. Like the jersey was the most expensive thing. I think it was either $300 or $400, one of the two. And he was like, all right, if you get the jersey, we'll give you the ball, the special one. He was like, that's like $200. And then we'll give you each. It will give you 2 of these signed photos. Those are like $60, like each or something like that. And I was like, all right, fine, fuck it, let's do it. And I was like, and I'll get to hang out with them and, you know, talk while he's like signing this or whatever. And like, yeah, man, you can hang out for like 15 or 20 minutes, man. He's like, you'll get longer than like everybody because there's not a line of people anymore. He's like, this is be like a VIP like experience for you. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. It was super cool, man. Super cool. Like experience of a lifetime. RIP to Pete Rose. And Papa J that got Charlie hustled. Hey, man, you know, when in Rome. And Steve said 12 teamer, Dak, Stafford. What can I do to improve my team? Well, I mean, there's always things that you can improve your team, working on the waiver wire, making trades, like seeing your team. Like, I don't think that you need to like go and force a trade. Looks like your wide receivers are pretty solid. Probably have a little bit more depth than your running backs. So maybe trade a wide receiver for a running back if you just want to do like one like straight up, you know, like thing. It's ATM 10-man guillotine league. Oh man, 10. Oh, come on, dude. 10-man guillotine league. Come on. Whoever is the commissioner of that league, man, you got to tell them they need more friends, or you need to get into like a real guillotine league that has 18 teams like it's supposed to be. Because I host 2 guillotine leagues, and I'll be damned if the guillotine league would be over in this week, you know, or next week, whatever it is. That's insane to me. MT, thoughts on Khalifa Kush? You know, the only time that I've had it from, you know, a company that he licenses, but I don't think I've ever had the real version of Khalifa Kush. So, you know, just one of those things. It's more hype than anything. Yeah, and it's ATM said good but pricey. Yeah. And Perioko trade Mahomes plus Brees or Kyren for Jaden Daniels, Pollard, and Neighbors. I don't know. I just don't like doing trades like this. It's like you're trading away Brees to get Neighbors. You're swapping, or it's like, yeah, and then you're swapping Mahomes for Daniels and Pollard. Like, I don't know. I just Steve, you just put in the exact same question again. I literally just answered it like 2 minutes ago. We just rewind to hear your answer. And yeah, I don't know. I don't want to make that trade, Perioko. I don't like it. Corey said Diggs and Garrett Wilson still must starts. For the most part, yeah. I mean, especially in weeks like this, yeah. And there's a lot of people who are scared to start Garrett Wilson, but Garrett Wilson ate up the Patriots last time. And now it's probably not going to be Christian Gonzalez who's covering him. So it's going to be even better. Fuck, bloodbath, he says. Bloodbath. Dang it. And this is just what, the prelims? This is just the early fights right now, right? What time does the actual event start? Is it the actual pay-per-view today, or what is it for UFC? Where's the UFC peeps at? And C-Boy, D-Hop or Dell? I think I'm leaning D-Hop. I'm a little bit nervous about Dell. Peanut Breath OG. How many sacks do you think we get on Joey B today? What? Thinking 3 minimum. Who's Joey B? What team does Joey B play for? Are we talking about Joe Burrow and tomorrow? You confused me with the today, so I was like assuming that you're talking about a college player. And Papa J, D-Hop or Palmer? I'm probably just going D-Hop. King D, what up, what up? Shout out to the LBC. Said I'm in TJ at the dentist listening to the show. Nice. Man. It's crazy how, you know, to get some real dentist work, it's like to get it like anywhere affordable, we got to leave the country. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Like, how do we not get better healthcare, dental care, all that? Like, how do we get better care in America? Like, we literally got to go to Mexico to go get better affordable care. It's fucking stupid. And I know all about that because Southern California native. So yeah, I know what it's all about. King DLBC, man. The TJ days, bro. When I was 18, 19, I would be in TJ every Friday and Saturday. Every Friday and Saturday. And Corey said bench 1, Logan Wilson, Pratt, Bond, Lloyd, and Luvu. Bro, C-Boy, did you literally not just hear my answer? I just answered that. So it's not going to be Pratt. He's in. It's not going to be Devin Lloyd. He's in. It's not going to be Luvu. He's in. So it'd be between Bond and Logan Wilson. I'm leaning Logan Wilson, man. I mean, there's what's his name? Nakobe Dean. Been killing it for Nakobe Dean. And he's definitely taken away some tackles from Bond that way. So yeah, let's go. And MT2 Flex Vidal, Dalvin Cook, Roshan. It's gonna be Roshan, man. Like, there's no reason to play Dalvin Cook or Vidal. Like, literally, you play those guys, you need a shitload of luck, like, on your side. Roshan, he can actually get in the end zone. We've seen him do it. So I'll just go Roshan. And if our man Jamie was in here right now, he'd be like, man, why, you're fucking crazy. Why aren't you playing Roshan? Just automatically. Doesn't even matter the options. Papa J said prelims right now, 4 fights till the main card started at like 7 a.m. Oh, shit. So where are they? Where are they in the world right now? Because it only starts that early, right? If they're at some different part of the world. So what time's the main card start at? Like, just tell me what time the main card starts at wherever you are and let me know your time zone. Because, yeah, interesting. Because usually when we got the UFC days, I'm telling people, you guys got to get signed up for this service. It's $40 a month. You get the UFC pay-per-view, and that's like $50 off. And then all the other stuff that you get included in addition to the pay-per-views. You get every NFL game. You get Red Zone. You get all the NBA games. You get all the college football games. You get all the just every sporting game like around. You get all the movie channels. You get on-demand movies and TV shows. Like, I've been watching like Tulsa King, like, on there, for example. And whatever it is, like, whenever it airs, it literally just comes out one day later on the app. So, like, I was watching Power Book 2, which the ending sucked, and I'm still pissed about that show in general. It would come, like, it would air on Friday, and then on Saturday at midnight, I could watch it. And Dummy Man Pluto, what up, what up? Should I wait and risk Debo or start Mooney with Pitts as my tight end? Start Mooney with the Kraft combo. Well, I'm leaning on you having to start Pitts this week, but it's because the Bucks, they've been pretty bad against the tight end. Like, if you look, I mean, their last 4 weeks, or no, last 5 weeks, let's see. It looked like the first 2 weeks were the kind of the only weeks that they shut down tight ends. I'd take those first 2 weeks out. They're literally giving up like the 5th most points to tight ends. So it's just like an amazing, amazing matchup. Oh, yeah, shit. You did say that earlier. Abu Dhabi. Thank you, sir. Oh, 11 a.m. So starting within the hour. What up, Andre? So yeah, I like the Bucks matchup. And then who the hell was the other guy? Kraft. Oh, but the Jaguars, bro. Man, if I do the last 5 weeks for the Jaguars are giving up the most points to the tight ends. You know, I like to play the numbers as much as possible. And I feel like we got to play the numbers here. And I'm going to start Kraft mac and cheese over Pitts because there's been no team in the NFL over the last 5 weeks that has given up more points to the tight end than the Jags. And even for the entire season, Like they're giving up the 5th most points, but it was just the first 2 weeks where they shut down. Week 1, they shut down Miami's tight ends, Jonnu. And then in week 2, they shut down Akins because fucking what's his name was out after week 1 in Njoku. So it's like they didn't even really shut down anybody. And then Kincaid, Schultz, fucking Mo Ali Big that game, Komet, Hunter Henry, like all these guys like did great. At least, great compared to the other tight ends in the league. Not great compared to like, the top wide receivers in the league, but yeah, so I'm going Kraft mac and cheese. And MT2, Mike Williams, Cedric Tillman. Yeah, I'm gonna go Cedric Tillman. I don't want to start Mike Williams, man. Do not want to start Mike Williams. And Peanut Breath OG, Pitts, Worthy, Bucky in the flex, Higgins, if Higgins is out. Okay. Fuck, man, I really hope Higgins isn't out. That's gonna like fuck over a lot of my teams. I'm leaning Pitts right off the bat. Do we know more info about Bucky yet? Like, have we gotten clarification? Let me go check real quick. Because I really can't remember what he did yesterday's practice. Let's go check. Come on. Don't you hate when you pull up a website and it like shows you the info, but then the screen goes blank? Fucking hate that shit. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be trusting Bucky. We got to be paying attention, man. He only had 1 limited practice, and isn't he dealing with the turf toe? I'm going to go Pitts. I'm going to go Pitts in this one. Let's get it. And Sebastian, would you trade Purdy and Dell for Love and JMO? Nah. It's kind of whack, man. I don't like the 2-for-2 trades. It's like you win on a position, you lose on a position, and like, if we think about it that way, it's like you're ending up in the same spot, but just with different players. Lockett or Keenan Allen? I gotta go Keenan Allen in this matchup. I know that there's no DK, and Lockett probably is going to get more volume. But man, I gotta play Keenan against Washington, and I hate Keenan Allen. So you guys know, if it's based on like my like for a player, it's Lockett all day. Will said Epineza, Jay Sweat. Fuck Jay Sweat, man. Finally getting fucking some fucking sacks, that motherfucker. But fuck no, man. It's because of him that the Eagles are one of the lowest in fucking sacks on the whole season. Or Highsmith. Who they play? Giants. Might be Highsmith, bro. Yeah, I think I'm going Highsmith on that one. Yes, sir. Dummy Man Pluto. What about between Mooney and Debo? I don't know if Debo's going to play. So I really feel like I got to play it safe and just say Mooney with that one specifically. If Debo wasn't the night game on Sunday, I'd say let's just hold, let's just wait and see what happens tomorrow morning. But we could wait and see what happens tomorrow morning, and then they might say nothing. So I'm just saying Mooney as of now. We'll set Elijah Moore and Trey Palmer. Okay. Trey Palmer, I guess. Fantasy Dog said number 17. Let's get more. And Papa J said Bucky's supposed to play barring any setbacks. Yeah, man. His foot is the setback. Like right now for him, whether he's playing or not, that's just like a setback for him, and like a reason why they would give him less run than the other two guys. So I'm nervous about it. John said need 3. Have PPR: Devonta Smith, Garrett Wilson, Drake London, Tank Dell, DK if he plays. I don't think DK's playing. I think I'm just going the first 3: Devonta, Garrett, and Drake. Ghost Monkey in the house. What up? JD in the house. What up? Corey said Fant or Otten. I mean, the Bills have been giving up like some booty to the tight ends, but let's see how much when we break down the numbers. Actually, I haven't been giving up that much booty. And then Otten versus the Falcons. Falcons give up less booty to the tight ends. So even though the Bucks are a tiny bit of a worse matchup for Otten, I'm still going Otten because of everybody who is out for them. And Mark said Dalvin Cook pick up just a dart throw, or you think he has potential upside? Like literally, I think picking up Dalvin Cook is a waste. So not even a dart. He's not even good enough to be a dart throw. To me, it's like a dart throw with your eyes closed and throwing backwards, you know. So if you're good at throwing darts backwards with your eyes closed, like maybe, but no, man, he hasn't had a lot left in the tank for a while, and a while meaning like this year and like last year. So no, I don't. I don't want it. And Zaire Kraft, Calcaterra, or Sanders. Bro, do you know that? So not Calcaterra, okay. But do you know that Jatavion Sanders, because that's who we're talking about here. This is one of my guys.
But don't tell nobody.
This is one of our don't tell nobody guys. He has injuries right now that he's dealing with. He has a wrist injury and a groin injury, both at the same time. Wrist injury and a groin injury. I wonder how this injury actually came about. Kraft has the best matchup out of anybody this week, in my opinion, and I'm just saying go Kraft. What up, Josh? He said Otten or Komet. I'm leaning Otten. Yeah, I'm leaning Otten. Commandos aren't really like a great matchup. Fant or Sanders for Corey. I'm going Fant, bro. And DD Red Solo. So which QB better be getting Braylon no matter what? What? Reset. Say that again, DD Red Solo. I'm too high to understand that right now. And of course, he said throwing the dart backwards with your eyes closed. Said this show has the greatest content ever. You the man. And Jonathan said, "What's up?" He said, "Bench one, full PPR, or what? Full pot? Is that full PPR?" Mason Hunt A Chain. Fuck, dude. All have smash matchups this week. I feel like I gotta start Mason versus the Cowboys. Because you would think volume as well over there. I'm gonna say sit Hunt, and like it's hard to pick any one of these guys to sit because they all have smash matchups. My reason for picking Hunt is that the Chiefs are going to be doing so good that they're just like going to spread the ball around a lot and might sit their guys like a certain amount because they're winning so much. Like that's what it comes down to. Dalvin needs his younger brother to shine and get paid. Older bro, Dalvin is cooked. Okay, there we go. And DD Red Solo said wrist and groin injury is actually crazy. Like, how does it happen at the same time? Huh? Like that, there's only one type of activity that we can think that could make the wrist and the groin coincide with an injury together. And Jonathan said Tillman or McMillan. Man, this one's tough. Someone asked earlier, and I'm leaning on Tillman, and same thing. And DD Red Soul, that reminds me when Jason Mitten or someone fell down the stairs playing with their kid and missed half the season. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. What was the actual question? Let me see. I skipped over the initial question. So yeah, it's weird. I don't know why. Maybe that question did not carry over to the software that I'm using for some reason. But feel free to throw it in again. Crispy said Dean on the block in the 32. It's really hard to trade linebackers and IDP players in there. Like it really is, because you have to have someone whose IDP just like sucks balls, man. Like it has to be so bad. And feel like just because we start one, it's like it's easy to fill through the wire. What up, Theo? What's going down, bro? Andre said 2 full PPR questions: Hunt or Jacobs, and then Komet or Andrews. Ooh, Komet. So thanks for running backs right now. Walker, Hunt, A-Chain, Mason. Fuck, dude. Yeah, man. Champagne problems, homie. Those are some real champagne problems right there. So I feel like Walker is just a start also. Want to trade one to upgrade to wide receiver, but the league is being lame. I mean, you got to look at who really needs a running back. Like there might only be like 1 or 2 people who fit the bill for like, you know, guys who should need to trade with you, not just who want to trade with you. Theo says, still sad about the Thursday night Rams. Refs just wanted the Vikings to lose. I mean, we shouldn't be surprised, but the thing is, Vikings were going to lose anyways. I mean, they needed to go 90 something yards, you know, in what, like a minute and something. Like they were going to lose. That just made them lose a little bit quicker. And, you know, it probably had something to do with the over under, I bet. And Zubat Slayer, half PPR, Tyrone Tracy, Pearsall, Bucky. I got to go Tracy. It's a toughish matchup, but all the guys here have toughish matchups. And I just don't trust Bucky right now. And I'd rather play a guy like Tracy instead of taking a risk on a guy like Bucky. Okay, thanks for putting it back in, DD Red Solo. Because yeah, this one didn't come over. This one didn't carry over to software for whatever reason. Trade Nick Chubb and Marvin Harrison Jr. for Braylon Allen and either Kyler or Jordan Love. Have Stroud, my choice of QB though. I don't want to. My choice of QB though, or don't do the trade at all. Well, see, like I feel like Braylon Allen. Like, I don't want to trade for a handcuff. Number one, if I can get a handcuff without trading for him, like, cool. And like, if it's not a super flex league, I mean, there's very little reason to trade for a QB. Those are my initial thoughts. And he said, you don't ever want an RB in your flex, right? No, not true. Not true. It depends on who you have. I'll play a running back or a wide receiver in the flex all day. It just all depends on who I got. So if you have 3 big time running backs, try to flip one for a really good wide receiver, right? No, it doesn't matter that it's PPR necessarily either, because it's really going to be about what the individual person is doing, because running backs catch the ball, you know. MT, never say never. I lost a big bag on a miracle throw from Kirk Cousins to Diggs in the playoffs. Oh, man. And Oscar, don't you think it's time to trade Jaden Daniels? Schedule is so easy the first couple weeks, but seems not good the rest of the season. Trade per Hurts is enough for. I mean, if it's a single QB league, you know, like who's gonna want to trade you? You know, if it's a single QB league, you can stream QBs. Theo said, yeah, but the flags on 3rd down for the Rams was crazy. One of the holds was legit nothing. Wasn't just missed a call at the end. Yeah. 80% of the money was on Minnesota. Vegas cleaned up. You got to look at the 3rd down stops Minnesota made that were negated into 1st downs for the Rams. Yeah, there you go. Both of you guys on it. Yeah, man. I don't know why we get surprised anymore. All this kind of shit's been happening for years and years. We just want to act like it doesn't happen. Because it's not a conspiracy when there's this much money at stake. It's really not. Zubat Chief, an entire bowl on camera in one go. Throw in a super chat. Maybe I'll debate that. If I got to kill myself, give me a reason. Give me a reason. I'll do it. I'm not scared. Throw in a super chat. And Big BS Dubs or Shuba Hubbard or Chubbard. I am leaning Dubs because of like everybody out for the Panthers. It's going to be very, very, very easy to stack the box. And DD Red so hold on to Montgomery, who's my third RB in flex play. Yeah, I totally would. He said, if you were to get a wide receiver for Monty, who would you be looking at? Might try to get Neighbors, but NY offense scares me. I mean, if you can get Neighbors for Monty straight up, I feel like that's a fair deal for both people. Might even be a better deal for the Neighbors, whoever gets Neighbors. But yeah, it's you should be looking in that kind of range, if not Neighbors in that kind of range. Yeah, Wilson, I'm totally not surprised by the outcome, but what I'm surprised about are all the goofies who will not acknowledge that NFL games are rigged because of the money. Well, I feel like if people admit it, then they'd have to stop watching probably. So that's just what it is. That's why I'm just not going to bet on it anymore or got to get access to one of those sites where it tells you where all the money's at, because just bet against the betting public. Like, I mean, I bet you will win more often than not if you bet on the side that Vegas wins more money if that side wins. I bet 9 times out of 10 that if we are betting that way, that we will win. Because Vegas always wins, baby. Vegas always wins. Yeah. Zukru was right though. He said, "Watch out for the Rams money line because every team that plays the Lions, they've lost the next week after." He was right. He was right, and you could. I mean, you didn't have to do that. Well, money line might have made you more money. Yeah, money line probably made you more money than doing the spread. And Andre said flex 2, Higgins, Jaden Reed, Hunt. I got to do the last 2 for now. We just got to find out more about Higgins. And MT2 NFL equals WWE. I mean, that's why we like it, man, because it's entertaining, not because it's fair. And Theo said, plus the Durshire injury was a bit of extra salt in the oil. I mean, that was huge, right? Was it not? Like, dude, and that was at halftime. Dude, the last... These fucking coaches, man, like why are they treating a game like it's a fucking video game? Like, I understand why I do it in a video game because it's a fucking video game, but like, dude, 10 seconds left in the half and you're trying to run a legit fucking play and you get your star fucking left tackle hurt on a meaningless play where there's like 90 something yards to go anyways. Like, dude, that was stupid. The only thing that was more stupid was letting Godwin be out there running fucking routes over the middle of the field when you guys are down by 10 points. That was a more stupid play this week for sure. T Red Saw trying to touch money line on Thursday games, usually not a QB game in a short week for sure. And Will said you can find sites that show where the money's at. Zach Hubbard uses Gramash to clean up on the rig sports. That's all related to numbers. He's on YouTube if you're ever interested. Cool. And Phil said Najee, Chase Brown, Jacoby Myers, Tolbert, Ridley, pick 2. I'll go the first 2 here. And so, yes, you can watch the NFL and find it entertaining as long as you're not betting money or having any real drive to cheer for over a bunch of overplayed millionaires. Well, fantasy football. I mean, that's one reason why we're all here. And see, it's not cheering for the overpaid millionaires. That's the problem. It's cheering for the overpaid billionaires. That's the problem. Anybody who's just blind loyalty to whatever franchise they have over the players when the players are the actual product. I never really understand that. Like all those idiots burning Saquon Barkley's jersey when it was the Giants' fault why Saquon didn't come back, but you're still loyal to the Giants, you know, like that makes zero sense to me or anybody with any logic. That's for sure. And Didi Red Solo, Mooney, Marvin Harrison Jr., Brian Thomas Jr., Worthy. If T. Higgins don't go, kind of feeling either BTJ or Worthy. I mean, I was just going to say BTJ. Like, I'm a little bit nervous about Worthy. If anybody, it would be BTJ or Mooney to me because the Bucks, they have so many people out. Maybe Kirk Cousins is just able to throw for like 400 yards like it's like nothing. Phil said, I know Will said, I know way too many people that have their day or week ruined by the team doesn't win. Yeah, pathetic. Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah. Yeah, I mean, being sad in the moment or whatever, you know, like that's one thing. But yeah, literally having your whole week ruined or day or whatever, like when the players themselves after the game could probably care less on the outcome because they got paid either way. I mean, we're not talking Super Bowl or playoffs. Like I'm when you get there, you know, you get a lot of emotional players one way or the other. But either way, you player makes it to the Super Bowl and they lose, still could get hella endorsements the next year. And Aldo said Chuba or Lockett full PPR. I gotta go Lockett over Chuba. DD Red Soul is not the love of the players or the millionaires. It's for the love of the game. I love sports competition way too much. I don't necessarily think these guys are overpaid. Yeah, I don't think these guys are overpaid. And like the billionaires, I think they're overpaid because they don't pay the players enough. Like I know that it's a split. It's a 52 to 48% split amongst the revenue, but I feel like there's a lot of revenue that goes unaccounted for that doesn't get taken into account when it comes to the players 48%. So that's how I feel. I feel that the players are underpaid if it was up to me, not every single player, because the rookies and stuff, most of those rookies are overpaid. And the ones who are underpaid, it's because, you know, they did so good that they outproduced that contract. But yeah, man, running backs are underpaid. Linebackers are underpaid. The QBs are underpaid. Like, and I know that people are going to say that that's kind of crazy, is that the QBs are underpaid. But like the QB, like without the QB, very unlikely that your team is going to win. The QBs are usually the most popular player on the team. And the QB is like the center focal point of like pretty much your entire team. So like, yeah, those are the three underpaid positions to me. And Will said, "Are they go out onto the concourse in the street or assault other teams' fans?" Yeah, the Baltimore dumbass, like, dude, like, what the fuck, man? Like, that's why I don't want to go out anywhere. Like, man, I don't want to be a part of some fucking stupid ass TikTok trend, the getting punched in the face people. Like, dude, like, what the fuck, man? Like, and of course, they only do it to like, you know, nerdy ass motherfuckers. Like, go to the hood and fucking do that. You get fucking shanked. That video won't even get fucking posted. Corbin, what up? DD Red Soul, that's facts. Hell yeah. And Rushard said, Huss, I love the fans who were so depressed. They lost the game, barely make the playoffs. He said those players are off to Hawaii. Can't wait to get there. For sure, man. And dude, I know Adam Scheffner's brother. Okay. Don't know Adam Scheffner, but Adam Scheffner's brother is one of the owners of Jerome Baker, the bong, you know, the bong that I use. He's one of the owners of the Jerome Baker glass company. And so I've heard like just smoking with him and hearing like random stories. He's like, man, I went to the Pro Bowl one time with Adam. He took me and we stayed at the Hilton or whatever, where all the fucking players were staying. And he was like, cause it's Adam Scheffner, you know, we had access to everywhere. And he was like, you walk in and they fucking, he's like, I walked in and the first thing I saw was Peyton Manning talking to Bill Belichick. And he was like, my mind was already blown. It's like, just that. Mind was already blown. He was like, and then I seen Andre Johnson and it was like two other people. He was like, all these motherfuckers from Miami, you know, all from the U, just all talking shit, shooting beers. Super cool to hear, man. Like, you know, like, players talk about how they go to players' houses before games and shit, man. Like, they're not taking it as cutthroat as the fans are. Like, that's what's funny about all this. And Will said, if you actually look at it truly, it's modern day Roman gladiators for sure. I mean, it's way different, but yeah, definitely. He said, what did the emperor do to entertain the minions? They wanted to get away with shit behind the scenes of Coliseum. Of course, man. I mean, sports has always been a distraction for something, you know, going all the way back there. Because like some kind of outlet, it's an outlet for entertainment, man. Everything's a distraction. It's entertainment. DD Red Soul, I don't think the QBs are over. I don't think the QB is overpaid. I just think the other skill positions need to catch up fast. Yeah, definitely. I mean, running back should be paid more. There should be there should be all types of stipulations about if you get hurt, you know, like in there. Like, I mean, they shouldn't not get paid because of it. Yeah. Mom unlucky for you. And Rushor said, are you not entertained? Of course, man. Of course we are. That's why we love it. That's why we love it. Crispy said, I wish a motherfucker would. I mean, they're doing it in big cities, Crispy. You know, you ain't out walking in the middle of some big city. But yeah, it's dumb, man. Like, and there would never do it to a guy like you. Like, no, they fucking go up and they punk like nerdy ass motherfuckers, you know, and like that's the dumb thing about it too. Like, yeah, you want to go punch a nerdy motherfucker? Like, man, like all you're doing is just showing how weak you fucking are. So yeah, I think that shit's bullshit. All right, guys, it's been an hour. I got to get out of here. I'll be back at 2 today, 2 p.m. West Coast time. It'll be me and Jonesin. We're going to be Jonesin for the smoke, talking about all the smoke that we got for these different players or teams. And we'll see you guys there. I'll be right here. So just we'll be back a couple hours. And the UFC pay-per-view is about to start as well. So we'll get that on in the background. FantasyFootballHustler.com. Go follow me everywhere. 420crew.com. Go join the crew. And 420 Crew merch. Yeah, go get some shirts, guys. We need to get some of these shirts. We need to get some of these shirts going. We'll see you guys later. Peace out, Papa J. What up, Zeb? What up? We're getting out of here, bro. Peace out, homie. And Rush Lord. Peace out, my brother. Crispy. Peace out. Fantasy Dog said later, man. I'll see you guys at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock West Coast time. Peace out, everybody.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.